ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Cure for Boredom with your hosts, Jim and Steve.
Please settle down.
I know we've got the live studio audience. Thank you guys. We're great to be back. Steve, you are festive with the. I had no idea 2025 meant so much to you.
It doesn't. They're rose-colored.
Literally and figuratively to you.
Yeah, they're very solid, a very, very sporty outfit.
Yeah,
I believe they're Ray-Ban.
Really?
Yes,
nice.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. No, I know that that was a new opening to the show. Just like to welcome our AI announcer, Rachel. It's good to have her with us. Thank you, Rachel. We appreciate that. That was great.
How are you, Rachel?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, that's good. I'm good. Yeah, that's great to have her with us again. Thank you, Rachel.
She's done a great job. How's everything else going with you, Rachel?
I had a splendid New Year's here in London. I have a bonkers story too.
Hey, hold on, Rachel. We really don't have time. No, we have a big full show.
Big show.
Today, so
we'll maybe next episode we'll get into
so sorry. Carry on.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Rachel. That's awesome.
It is awesome. Yeah. But we'll get back to you later, Rachel. I'm sure we'll hear more from Rachel later.
Rachel's sweet.
She is great.
She's a good kid.
Anyways, but hey, 2025.
I gotta take these off.
Yeah, I figured that would last about
longer
than it did.
Oh, lights. That's fine. That's cool, man. That's cool.
All I can say is 2025. I'm hoping that I sound better in 2025 than I have in our last few 2024 episodes. So we'll hope. We'll see. Got a new mic. We're hoping, praying. We'll see. Never know.
Sound good to me. I think I need to get a makeup artist or something.
You're looking a little rosy.
Shiny.
You're like your color is almost matched your glasses. A little shiny.
I thought it was
red.
The glasses, but maybe I'm wrong. I haven't even checked our statistics. I did see this though. Interestingly enough, on YouTube we got a dislike. So yeah.
No,
I don't know what that means. I care. I just thought it was funny.
What country was it from?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Okay,
don't care.
It wasn't a Russian fellow.
Hey, we made it. We got haters.
Hey, well, that's what they say. If you're not, sometimes
got fucking haters, dude. Plus,
yeah.
Remember the first couple days of the year when we do our end of year story recap next year, because it's been a tremendous couple days for fucking action.
Dude, it's been absolutely crazy. Like, dude, it's like this is the year for like, let's blow up some shit. Like, dude, crazy.
Dude, we got some more followers, got a couple nice emails.
We did get a nice email.
Keith, shout out Keith. Shout out their podcast. I should probably look that up and see what their podcast is, and we'll give them a shout out.
Fantasy baseball. It was a fantasy. Not a lot of fantasy baseball podcasts that I'm aware of out there. So he could be cornering the market.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's subscribed, but it's not his channel of fantasy baseball. So,
did he give you a name?
I'm looking at our subscribers, and there's only 3 of them that actually want to be known.
Okay.
Everybody else subscribes hidden.
How many? What are we at looking subscriber wise now?
Let's see. We have
into the analytics. I know how much you love this.
Too deep. I do love it, but I can't find it. Oh, view your channel. There you go. View your channel. We have 17 subscribers
on YouTube. Oh,
yeah.
I think we gained
our Russian. We've kind of lost the Russian audience, so there's that.
Okay. Well, it was fun while it lasted.
I guess. We got a huge show tonight. Our second guest, first guest of 2025, season 2.
Season 2,
season
episode
2.
1. Yeah, episode 1. Yeah.
Plus, we had big story. Do you want to tell the story?
I think we should.
Tell me the story.
Well, we officially have merch. So, should we just hold up what we have? We now have merchandise. The Cure for Boredom with our faceless mugs, bearded faceless mugs on mugs.
It's probably best.
Mugs.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to you, buddy. This has been fun. I can't believe this happened, but this is not our doing. My oldest daughter, Amber, little Christmas gift surprise. My kids kept hinting around about they can't wait to give me this gift, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And I opened it up, and I was like, oh, this is freaking awesome. It was cool. And then I sent you a picture, and you were just like, holy shit!
Awesome.
And
we're changing the logo.
We did.
The new logo's on the screen right now.
Yeah, it's on the logo, and no, it's cool. It was funny as shit, and I thought it was freaking awesome. It was cool. So she was like, I don't watch it or listen to it, but I'm going to support you. So here you go. So I was like, cool. It was fun. So
yeah, not an audience member, but
yeah, but she's listened to a little bit of it, but she's not
she won't listen to it, but I'm going to tell her thank you because that's an awesome. I got one. It's awesome.
She's a 10. I think she does she's listened to a couple episodes, like 10 to 15 minutes or something. Some of the stuff we're talking about is not our demo. So, but no, it was cool. So very, thank her very much.
We're hunting demos. I love it.
Yeah,
we're hunting demos.
So yeah, it was cool.
What else, dude? What'd you do for New Year's?
I stayed home. Just mom, Caden, my sister came over with my niece. 5 of us kind of hung out. Didn't do a whole lot. I got a little drunk.
That kid
had a few bourbons. Almost drank about a half a bottle.
All right.
We played some cards, and it was kind of chill. I was rang in the new year, and it's good. It was fun, easy. Stayed home.
Well,
so
speaking of a little drunk,
did you know?
Speaking of a little drunk, you want to bring our guest on?
Oh, speaking of a little drunk, our first guest we've known for quite a while. I think this goes back. I think I go back. Gosh, probably 38 years. I think something like that. I think I met this guy when we were 16 years old. You probably met him just a few years later, but now resides in the state of Iowa, coming from via iPhone 6, maybe. I'd like to introduce the world to Mr. Sean Howard.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Boy.
What?
Oh,
slow on the draw. There he is.
Hello,
there he
lady.
is. There he is, live in person. Look at him, rocking in his lazy boy.
That's what I do.
Kid.
Yep, there he is, in all his glory.
Hey,
Wow, good to see you, buddy.
first bowl game in a long time.
Did they win?
Yes, they did, sir.
Oh, finished what? 6 losses?
7-6.
That's a solid season. So proud. I'm sure you are.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't pay attention to that, but I did see. Did you see the field goal that should have counted? And now they're protesting the game.
For
Arizona, Texas, I think it was.
Arizona State.
Arizona State.
Arizona State and Texas.
Arizona State's protesting?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
the field goal was
the whole
good.
Game. I don't recall that.
The refs missed
the
it.
field goal that was blocked
Yeah.
and bounced on the turf and went up through the uprights.
Yeah. No good.
No, it's good. By rule,
No.
It's good. It is. It's good.
What?
They're protesting. It's good. They showed the rule book and everything. So it's literally a live ball still until the defense retouches it or somebody touches it. It's a live ball, and when it bounces through the uprights, it counts.
So it bounced off the turf and went through the uprights. It's
the guy blocks it. The guy gets a piece of it.
Yeah.
So it
goes
ends up
through.
short.
Wow, that's
blocks
interesting.
and hits in the end zone and sneaks over the top. And it was a tie game, and it wouldn't have been a tie game, and they wouldn't have lost if they kept it 3. I don't know how far it's going to go, but they did protest it. But that's part of the 12, isn't it?
Yes.
That was a big game.
It was a quarterfinal game, I think.
Yep.
It was.
Now they're in the final 4.
So yeah.
Interesting.
Google it. I don't know.
Yeah. Sean's big into college football, obviously.
I am, but I did not know that rule that you could bounce it 14 times as long as it goes through the uprights and a defensive team doesn't touch it. Player?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, because technically the kick went through. The guy kicked the ball. It went through the uprights.
I didn't know that. I always thought if it hits the ground, it's not good, but
I thought it was dead too.
Yeah, I don't know.
If it's still moving,
I think it's only if a defensive player touches it. So, like, if you kick it like an 80-yard field goal and you kick it to the 10 and it bounces over, it's no good. But if it's touched by a defensive player, technically that ball is still live.
Good to know.
It's above my pay grade.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just saw it. I thought it was
Sean.
interesting.
Thank you, Jimbo.
We could talk about Taylor Swift now. So
please don't.
Sean, you're not a Swiftie?
No.
Not like Steve?
God, no.
No. Okay.
No. You talked way too much about that in Slage's interview. Yes.
Hey, look, a fan. Sean's a fan.
Sean's a fan.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something. You did the kind of the same thing I did. You got the fuck out of California. Nothing against California, but you got out. When you tell people that you moved to Iowa, do they ever ask you, how far are you from Boise?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Because that happens a lot.
I've never heard.
When people go, oh, you're in Idaho? Oh, you guys are pretty close to Chicago then. I get that a lot.
No. When I tell people I'm from Northern California, they cringe. They're like, why are you here?
You're not supposed to say that after you leave. You didn't know that?
Well, I tell them I'm a native. I was born in Iowa.
The hell is that?
He held his iPhone, gave him a thumbs up. He gave him a thumbs up.
That's the greatest fucking thing ever. Holy shit, I didn't do that.
Well, look at Sean's got his own. He's got his own little stuff going on there. Wow, look at him he's bringing stuff to the show, Steve. Look at that.
Damn, special
technology
effects.
Of all people. Wow,
the dumb fucker, right?
Yeah, crazy.
So how is Iowa?
Yeah. Sean, tell us, how are things back in Iowa?
It's cold.
Okay.
Very cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's been freezing here for a couple weeks. We got about 6 inches the other day. It's cold.
So Kevin had a question. So this is passing on question from one guest to another. His question was to you. Okay. What is a typical Friday night? And what city you're in? What city in Iowa are you in?
Well, I can't divulge that information.
Clinton, Iowa, right?
No, I'm in Comanche.
Comanche. Okay.
It's spelled Comanche, but they say Comanche.
Okay. You want to be confused with American Indians or anything?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So what's a typical Friday night for you near and around Comanche, Iowa?
So when I get off work, we immediately go cow tipping when it gets dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No. I go straight to my local dive bar.
No.
Yeah, I know. Shocker.
So you find the cheapest, dirtiest place that has the cheapest, dirtiest people?
No,
okay,
not
sorry.
at all.
Okay.
I go to my local dive bar.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a few pops, and I go home.
Okay. So that's every night?
You said Friday night.
Okay, Friday night. So I'm just checking, just making sure. But Friday night, yeah, Friday nights, it's head down to the bar, hang out for a little bit, chill out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Hang out with the locals.
Okay.
Have some fun.
Okay.
Go home, catch up on my programs.
That sounds like a Midwestern guy right there. He's watching his programs, Steve.
I think stories.
Stories.
Yeah.
He's sitting on the Davenport.
How many people in this town?
So Comanche is maybe 1,500 maybe.
So this is like an everybody knows everybody type of deal.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like old school Elk Grove.
Yes, absolutely.
Are we in a single or a double wide?
Single.
Okay.
So the local dive bar I go to is in Follett, Iowa.
Okay. How far a drive is that?
About 4 miles.
Okay.
It's called BS General Store.
And what's the population of that little town?
Ooh, maybe 100.
Is it really a general store? Do they sell can you get like Mentos and shit there?
They're not selling Mentos.
Back in the day, apparently, yes, it was that way.
Oh, so they just kept the building and turned it into a bar. Gotcha.
Now it's just a bar. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Big, little. Would you call it if you think of Bob's Bar in Elk Grove? We talking the same type of thing?
Roughly, yes.
Okay.
Got it.
About the same size.
So you're running into the same people when you're showing up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Would you be considered regular there, Sean?
I am.
Okay. So you're like the Cliff Clavin of
No, I'm Norm.
the general bar. Norm was likable, Sean.
Thank you, Jim.
So what's a beer cost? When you saddle up to the bar, what's a beer cost?
So I drink Busch Light.
Wow.
And I drink it in the bottle. And it depends on the day. It could be $2, could be $2.50, could be $3.
So pretty inexpensive. Not like.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
By
not
the
bad.
way, I wore.
Look at that. He's got a Wrigley Field hat on.
I saw that. I did see that.
I wore that for you tonight.
I appreciate that, buddy.
So, I try and tailor my hat to the guest.
I did notice it was Wrigley Field hat. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, what I'm wearing is a Callaway golf hat. I'm also just wearing, just to let you know, this is a Masters sweatshirt. It's a golf ensemble. And this is also an honor of you because we played a lot of golf together. So I figured I'll wear golf because just an honor of you because you've never beaten me in golf ever. So
I have not.
No, so just another reminder, just to let you know.
And that's very true. I did have an opportunity one
shot.
time.
One shot. You had a shot, and I think you shit the bed around the 17th
I did.
hole.
And I was kicking your ass.
Kicking the ass is probably stretching.
I was.
Because
you told me, you were like, you're going to get me today.
I thought you might.
You got in my head. Yeah. And I lost. It happened.
Yeah. Well.
I am on a men's
Sunday
club, though.
Hold on. So what are you sporting there? Sport.
Me?
Hat white. What do you got there? Yeah, we got it. What do you got there? You're viewing it from an iPhone. You got to lean forward. You're gonna have to show us or tell us.
There you go.
Oh,
Nebraska.
Okay, gotcha.
I got you. He's matching.
He's matching.
Yeah, he's 100% matching. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Very good. Not surprising at all. So very good.
Shouldn't.
So are you in a golf league? Is that what you were saying?
I am. I'm on a men's Sunday league. Met some guys from work. Play at a country club over in Fulton, Illinois. And they're all pretty much, most of them are older than
I was going to say average age in this men's league.
I would say at least 62.
Okay.
It's oddly specific. You have to leave the state to play golf.
So you got to remember, I live in eastern Iowa, right on the Mississippi. You cross over a bridge, you're in Illinois.
Has it been suspended for the snow?
Yes. So there is no golf basically here from November till weather permitting March, April.
Are you tired of the snow yet?
Yes.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. I'm so over it at this point.
It's the cold that gets me.
Cold's bad, but the fucking snow, dude. Goddamn New Year's Day, it fucking snowed here. It's just fucking the worst.
You guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. I don't know what you're talking about. Really. I was just outside and I'm wearing this with a pair of shorts and flip flops in the dark. Yeah.
No, it
It's
was
55.
I got up this morning. It was 0 degrees.
Shit, Steve. 0.0.
I have to find it.
Oh, damn it,
0.0.
Thank you. Be quick, Steve. Come on. You're the guy. So Steve got.
I got them all.
He's got sound bites. He's got stuff. He's going to get good at this. Eventually, he's going to be just quick on the draw. He'll be playing little funny things like "fuck it, we'll do it live," and then he can just like that'll happen. He'll just bam, he'll have it. But
yeah, I got to.
He's not going to help me now. So, anyways, but no, it's good to see you, Sean. We're glad you could come on.
Of course.
But, yeah, it's funny because yeah, we don't. I mean, obviously, don't get to see you very often. I actually see your kids more than I see you.
Well, that makes sense because they live in California.
Yep. And well, yeah, but Delaney's SoCal. So, but I saw them right after Christmas. They were here. They visited. And then
she told me.
Yeah, Delaney was up in Seattle for New Year's.
Uh-huh.
So they were visiting the girls. So they were hanging out. She was there for 3 or 4 days. But yeah. But yeah, I saw them both day after Christmas, I think it was. Yeah. So
no, I think that's awesome that our kids are still friends. They were born basically the same time, and they're still friends today. I think that's outstanding. I love it.
Yeah, I think Justin and Marissa are like a couple months apart, and
no, they're 1 day apart.
Yeah, that's true. 1 day apart, and then then Delaney and Amber,
a couple months.
Yeah, well, they're no, they're like she's like a little like less than a year, a little under a year, because they're like Delaney's 1 year behind in school.
When was Amber born?
She was born in 94, May of 94.
Okay, yeah.
I think Delaney was August, right?
July.
Or July of the following year.
Of 97.
Oh, 96. May 96, not 94.
Yeah.
I got married in 94.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So about a year apart. Because Mackenzie was born like 2 months after. Yeah. She was like 2 months or 3 months after Amber. Yeah.
Who just had a child.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin's a grandfather, Steve.
Wait, what? Why?
Yeah, I forgot to say.
We did not talk about this.
We did not.
We did not.
Yeah, we should have. I forgot to say something that because she was due, like 2 weeks before Christmas, so she had the baby, right before we had him on, or right after we had him on.
After.
So,
yep.
Yeah. So they had a little girl.
Yep.
Yeah. I know, crazy, right?
Best hair, first grandpa.
Yep. Best hair, first grandpa.
Could have had him. You had him. You had him set up.
Technically, Willis.
Down.
Technically, Willis was first grandpa. Will's got.
Will was grandpa at what? 19?
No.
No. First child at 19.
Yeah, he was first
Sorry.
child. 20. I think it's 20.
20.
21 maybe.
God damn. Sounds fucking. I don't know. I'm
Steer clear of that.
I watch a lot of Maury. Just saying.
Yeah,
Jerry.
My fault.
There's a Maury channel.
Billy.
Yeah, like on those free TV deals, and you go on and it plays Maury all day, and then sometimes it plays. There's a Springer one too that plays like Springer and Steve Wilkos and shit.
They just love to hear. I mean, I don't know how many times I've heard. Jonathan, you are not the father, and then it's a celebration,
and the girl cries and runs out. It's always the girl. It's like,
yep. She's like, no. It's like then they, it's one of the 74 other guys you had sex with. Like, so.
Yeah, that's always my favorite. Like, okay, Maury says, okay, Chantel, this is your 7th time on the show, and you are sure this time.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I'm damn straight. It's gonna be this one.
Look at that boy's eyes.
Look at, it's his eyes. It's his eyes.
He's He's got his toes. Look at his toes.
Jesus.
God damn, that was quality TV. I'm just saying.
It was.
Hey, so I have a fun fact for you guys.
Oh, fun fact. Love a fun fact.
Yes. So, state of Iowa has just over 3 million people.
Okay.
Okay. There are 9 times more hogs than humans in the state of Iowa.
Wow. How many have you dated?
All of them.
Oh my Lord.
So with that said, if you're a 5 in Iowa or above, you're married. So a 5 in Iowa is like a 2 in California. But if you're a 5 or above here, you're married or you got a boyfriend. So
Sean, you're not married in Iowa.
No, sir.
Okay.
So the pick pool is very slim out here.
I'll tell you what's funny, okay? And I don't know. I mean, what's your like local news? Des Moines? Is it?
No, Quad Cities.
Okay, so
come on,
small
Steve.
market.
Quad Cities.
Small market. Okay.
So small. So Quad Cities. Let me preface. There's two cities in Iowa, 2 in Illinois. You got Davenport, Bettendorf in Iowa, and then across the river you got Rock Island and Moline. That's Quad Cities. So there's probably 500,000 people in those 4 cities.
Well, so you're talking about like the Iowa 5, right? When you watch your local news.
Yes.
Well, you don't have any network potential talent there. You got a lot of like, this is going to sound terrible, but you don't have the most attractive people, guys or girls. They're very.
That is the first thing I noticed when I moved here.
Right?
Absolute worst. They pulled Joe Blow and Mary out of the local towns, and they are the absolute most unattractive people I've ever seen in my life.
They're going to be there forever at that station. They're going to retire from there. They're going to be local heroes.
Absolutely
right?
Terrible.
Yeah, it's not like when you're in Sacramento, the news people are like, damn, she's kind of hot. And then all of a sudden, she's going to go work in LA and she's going to be the weather girl, right? Whatever. Yeah. Or Mr. fucking handsome guy here, he's going to go down and anchor the news at the network, right? These people in Boise and in Quad Cities have no fucking chance at this.
No.
I'm sure they got good grades. Okay.
I would be a 8 on the news. Yeah.
Sean.
I would be an 8, Jimbo.
Sean.
I'm telling you.
Sean. Let's get real.
I am.
There's a reason why you're living in Iowa, Sean.
Because I chose to.
I think it drew you back. They suck you back in. Remember Scarface? Suck you back.
I mean, it is fun.
I also have another comment for Stop.
Yeah.
Where are my fucking Cubs game worn pants?
Yeah, they're sitting in my garage. I was gonna, you know what? I even forgot to get them out because I was gonna show you that I actually do have them. Right. I gotta send them. I'll wash them and send them. They've been sitting in my garage forever.
I've seen them. They exist.
It's been over a year.
It's been a while.
Maybe 2 years. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Sean wants to wear them into the general store on Friday nights.
Dude, they would work. They're pretty solid.
To spill a bush light on them.
Not gonna lie, they'll be there in time for baseball season.
So speaking of baseball, I'm on a kick.
Yeah.
I went to 2 ballparks this last year. I've been to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've been to 12 total. 12 total.
Nice.
So obviously 5 in California. But this past year, I went to St. Louis, which is fucking hands down the best ballpark I've ever been to in my life.
Better than Wrigley, huh?
Because of what surrounds it. They have what they call Ballpark Village outside of St. Louis, outside the ballpark. It is outstanding. You walk into this huge building. There's a big common area, and it's 2 stories, and there's bars and restaurants everywhere. So people that don't have a ticket to the game, they go into this common area, and they got 80, 90, 100-inch TVs all over this place. There must have been 1,000 people in this common area. And like I said, bars and restaurants, outstanding. St. Louis did it right. Even though diehard Cubs fan, hate the Cardinals, St. Louis did it right.
Nice.
That's the only accolades I'm going to give them.
That's it? Who'd they play?
They played the Cubs. I went and saw them play the Cubs.
You went. Oh, okay. So even. Okay. All right. I figured you went to a neutral thing.
No. Of course, the dickhead Cubs had the lead, lost it in the 8th inning, and lost. And I had outstanding seats. Right behind the dish, just to the first base side, 10 rows back.
Nice.
St. Louis is outstanding ballpark.
Are you counting the ballpark? I call it Rayleigh Field, but it's Sutter Health. Are you counting that as a major league ballpark now too? I think you can.
No, I cannot.
Why?
It is now.
It's not on my list.
You never been?
Of course, I've been to Rayleigh Field.
It's a
It's a major league ballpark now.
But it's not on my map that my kids sent me for Father's Day.
Add a pin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So very disappointed though in Milwaukee, which was the other ballpark I went to this past year.
You didn't enjoy the weenie races?
I did that. That was fun.
Okay.
But it's right off the interstate. It's just a ballpark, plop down, nothing but parking. There's no bars. There's no restaurants. There's nothing around it.
The Native Americans call it Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alice Cooper. I was not aware of that.
So my plan for this year, Kansas City, Minnesota, and I'll probably go to the south side of Chicago because I haven't been there. I'm on a quest.
There you go.
30.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Get a ballpark
That's
passport.
Cool. I have a ballpark. So I have a ballpark map.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wooden thing that my kids sent me for Father's Day. Map of the United States with all the ballparks. And there's little baseballs that you fill in when you go to these ballparks. It's got me super juiced to go to every game.
You know what you do? You could be like the Florida guy, the Florida man. You could be Nebraska man. Just wear Nebraska gear.
Every game?
Yeah, just Nebraska. Show up. See if you can get behind the dish.
Yeah.
Nebraska man.
I don't buy cheap seats when I go. I always try to get good seats. I don't want to sit up high. I want good seats, lower level.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, especially like when if you do get in the high seats, you can always move down, in the later innings, and then when your team gets a home run against you, when you're walking, and you can flip off the crowd and they can throw stuff at you as you're leaving.
So please tell that story, Jimbo.
I think I've told you this, Steve, when we were at Candlestick, Giants, Cubs.
What year was it?
Was it our senior year in high school?
I think it was.
So that would have been 88.
Yes.
So Cubs, Giants, a bunch of us went to the game. We were sitting up behind the left field bleachers. And Sean and I moved down like in the 6th inning or something like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't a packed house. They don't check tickets late. So we go down, sit behind the third base dugout. And we're sitting along behind the dugout, third base side, but we are perfectly in line with the first base line.
Yep.
And I think it's like 2-1 Cubs in the bottom of the 8th.
Yep.
And Kevin Mitchell hits a 2-run home run down the right field line as it just hooks around he hit a home run down the right field line.
It was fucking Sean Dunston.
No, the Giants hit a home run.
I thought Dunston hit a home run.
No, Kevin Mitchell hit a home run to put the Giants up.
You're right. Sorry.
Kevin Mitchell hit a home run.
Different year.
Yeah, 3-2 Giants go up.
Yeah.
And then, so it's the bottom of the 8th going to the top of the 9th, and we need to go back up to meet everybody because we're going to get the game, we got to meet up. And Sean's pissed. He's wearing all his Cubs. And as he's walking out, like all the Giants fans start throwing trash at Sean. And Sean is walking through the crowd, like walking out of the seats, double birds going like this, and people are just pelting him with garbage. And I'm just walking behind him, just like going, yeah.
Yeah.
And
my good buddy's like,
well, I'm wearing Giants gear. They're not going to throw to me. They're going to throw to you. You're wearing the Cubs gear, and you're flipping off Giants fans. So I was throwing stuff too. I mean,
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah, that was great, actually.
I
loved it. But yeah, that's good. But yeah, we had a few games. We saw a few Giants games.
Never saw the Cubs win at the Stick. Never. So when I prefaced Sean Dunston, it was quite a few years later. He hits a fucking home run or game winner, I forget what it was, to beat the Cubs. And I'm like,
when he was playing for the Giants?
Yeah, when he played for the Giants.
Never. Yeah, that was definitely later.
Win a game when I was there at the Stick.
Right.
But first game at AT&T or whatever the fuck it's called now, Cubs, Giants, Cubs won the first game I ever went there. So made it worth it.
All right, whatever. So you coming back to California time soon?
July.
Okay.
I had a family reunion on my mom's side. So my Aunt Kathy, Uncle Tom, cousins from Arizona, Boston, Jason, Gina, they all rented an Airbnb at Lake Tahoe. 4th of July. Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're doing that this summer too. Tahoe. Gonna do a family thing too.
Over the 4th?
Not over the 4th. It's gonna be July. I think it's gonna be end of the July because we're trying to figure out when the girls can get down. But I think we're gonna do it. Tahoe trip.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Neither one of my children have committed though. Yeah.
Well, if you don't go, maybe they will.
That too.
There you go.
You're such a dickhead.
I aim to please.
I know.
I just give the people what they want.
I know. That's what Dan wants. That's what fucking Slagle wants. That's what your sister wants.
It's funny. When Justin and Delaney here, I said, we were talking about the podcast. I said, yeah, your dad's coming on. He goes, yeah, I heard. I said, I know. I said, I'll be a little nicer. And he's like, you should just give it to him. I said, all right, maybe I will.
I'm sure they did.
He was like, yeah, you give it a little something. I said, all right, give it a little extra juice.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have been way worse. So.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Nice.
I know.
I'm working through it.
It's all fun. It's all fun.
I need a different chair. Got a cramp going on. I almost stood up. That's the part.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, my hammy's cramping.
Uh-oh.
I'll make it.
Juice.
Yeah.
Pickle juice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. A banana. Potassium. I think that also helps.
Well, yes. Potassium and pickle juice is what I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah, pickle juice is the big one.
Hire a masseuse. Massage that out.
Preferably Asian.
Our trainer's Asian. I probably can't do it.
Happy ending.
No, not for my. No, not for
he
my
doesn't do that for him.
No. Yeah, I will be busy all summer.
Yep. So
winter, not so much.
Yeah. Steve, when are you back? When's kind of going back to kind of like full time?
Yeah, we got to start. We got to start getting ready.
February.
Next week. This week.
Oh, next week.
The show releases.
Wow.
start plotting out our deals. I was gonna go do some stuff before the end of the year, and then I got a email from my business credit card that started asking me about if I paid a utility bill in Bangladesh. And I was like, no. Did I try and buy stuff at a beauty supply store in Los Angeles? No. And I'm thinking, okay, this is one of those, they're spoofing. They're trying to get something.
Oh, yeah.
But they did have my Home Depot one correct. So I look, it says call this number. I look up the number, and it's a credit card fraud place. So I call it up. They didn't ask for any personal information. They just verified that the address and the last four of the card. They told me the last four of the card. And turns out my card had to be canceled and reissued. So hopefully by the time I get back, I have a new card, and I can go back and buy the shit I need to buy to get the stadium up in shape. So,
I get, what text message I get a lot? I've probably got
about your package.
Oh, that one I get. Yeah. My $1,200 Amazon order is something need to be contacted for something. No, the other one is that I need to log on, click here to pay for my toll that I have to go. There's always this toll thing, which is completely wrong. Tolls now, they mail you. If you go through, if you drive the Bay Area, that's the only closest place that they get automatic tolls charged. Like back east, Kevin's talking about tolls. Everywhere you go, you get tolls, but they send you a bill if you get tolls. But there's the scam is they get you to say you have a toll and click on the link to go to the thing, and they get people to pay it, put in your credit card information to steal your shit. So
I just got one earlier this week for Illinois. And
for a toll?
Yes.
It was a scam?
It's out by Chicago. And that's over about 2-hour drive from here. Mm-hmm. So when I got that text, I just responded with fuck off.
Yeah, I just delete and report.
I responded fuck off.
Oh. You probably just want to delete it.
No, I did, and then I clicked and report as spam, but I had to respond with fuck off.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah, I got one of those. We get them from somebody that claims to be our owner. I'll get an email and it'll say, "Hey, do you have a few minutes to help me out?" I'd be like, "Sure. What do you need?" Owner, what do you need? Hey, I need you to go buy a bunch of gift cards from Target. So I went back and forth one time with this, and I explained that, hey, I need you to help me out. I got arrested because they wouldn't sell me the gift cards. They told me I was being scammed. I got arrested, and I've been in jail all fucking weekend. I said, you need to now send me $1,200 for my bail because I've been charged with a misdemeanor assault charge.
Instead of his attorney, he's calling Steve Stop.
Well, yeah, Steve's turning around on him. Steve's telling the
them.
scammer he got arrested for doing.
I went to go buy their gift cards for him, and I got arrested.
He got arrested.
I said I spent the weekend in fucking jail.
Yeah, and I love those.
6 months later, I get the same email.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, last time I did this, I got fucking thrown in jail, and you still haven't saved my $1,200. And I haven't got an email since.
I like the guys that the IRS scammer guys that call, and then the guy that hacks their systems.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Oh, that guys are the best. I love those guys. Yeah. Then there's always an Indian guy, and he has their name, and then he hacks into their camera.
Yeah.
And then he can see them. And then
the guy's playing fucking Tetris or something on his computer.
And then he asks, don't look at the guy next to you. And the guy's like, what the? It's awesome. I love that.
It's a miracle that anybody watches our videos with much better quality shit out there like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah.
Fuck, you know what else we forgot as far as the story so far this year? By the way, because I was thinking about it as I was using those AI for voices.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that plane crash was fake.
Which plane crash?
Did you see the one in South Korea? Did you see the one where it hit the thing at the end of the runway?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Holy shit. Look it up. See if you can find the unedited video. This fucking thing is sliding down the runway. Okay. gets to the end of the runway, hits a berm, and explodes. It looks like something you would see in a movie.
Really?
Okay. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, oh shit, that's pretty good fucking fake. And it turns out it was real. Because you know those I watch these videos, but it's guys sitting at airports watching planes take off and land and shit. But there was a guy watching this plane land. And it was, I mean, this thing, no gear, sliding on its engines, it is fucking cooking down the runway.
Huh.
And hits this berm at the end of the runway. And that's why part of the reason I thought it was fake. I'm like, who puts a big fucking earth and concrete berm at the end of a goddamn runway? And this fucking thing explodes and there is shit flying all over the place.
Oh, dude, I just saw it. Holy cow.
Yeah. Okay. It turns out it's fucking real.
Holy
and two people survived. And they were both flight attendants in the back. In the very back.
That's crazy.
You see the unedited one or the one that cuts off?
All I know is it's showing it's like it hits like that berm and then just flames. It just blows up and then it's just like black smoke and flames and it just keeps going.
Yeah, a lot of places they cut that part out because it's if you look close, you can see bodies popping out of it.
Oh,
like,
really?
Shit. Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Wow.
But I thought that shit was fake. I don't know why I thought of that.
I don't watch liberal news.
This is just news.
I know.
I get all my news from YouTube and TikTok. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't believe anything anymore. I think it's all I don't believe Rob Manfred either.
Dude, I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a commissioner in any sports that's worth a damn right now. I mean, NHL.
They're all doing their job.
Pretty much. Yeah, everybody hates them.
And unfortunately, their job is to make the
protect the owners.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Protect your asset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing is I think a lot of these sports teams now is the guys are wealthy on paper because they have this asset of a team, but they can't afford to pay their bills during the fucking season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, think about Major League Baseball. That's like the one. I mean, the A's owner is like the most garbage owner in all of sports. And
guy in Pittsburgh's bad.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing that pisses me off about baseball is you're here or you're here.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
They get revenue sharing that benefits them, but they don't do anything to help their own team. Like it's their money in their pocket, but they don't do anything. Like the A's, I mean, he did nothing to help that team. Nothing. It was all his pocket.
Yeah.
That revenue sharing was a joke. And that's all he wanted. I mean, Steve talked about that.
So with that said, Jimbo.
Yeah.
How many games are you going to this year?
To the A's?
Yes.
The same amount of games I've gone over the last 30 years to the A's.
Why wouldn't you?
0.
Why?
Steve?
Rob Manfred hates baseball.
0.
I wouldn't support it. I would not. I wouldn't.
First off, I'm not an A's fan
either.
And I think it's bullshit they're coming to Sacramento. I think Ron Adive is a dick for taking them. I think it's ridiculous Sacramento supporting them. I think they should have. Sacramento wants to. They think they're going to get the A's. They think there's a. I mean,
they're not going to get the A's. They got a ballpark building in Vegas.
No, they think that Vegas is not. I don't think
there's no.
There's a better chance
ground.
I think there's a better chance that Vegas does not happen than in Vegas happens.
So 3 years sack, right?
They're going to be here probably for 3 years, possibly, or they probably honestly, Vegas going to lose them, and they're going to end up somewhere else. They're going to be like Portland or Nashville or something like that. Salt Lake City, like Steve
Salt Lake City is what I think.
I would go personally if I was living back in Sac. I would go. To see Major League
I'm a little
Baseball
different than you.
In a minor league ballpark, I would absolutely go.
It's a major league ballpark.
It's a minor league ballpark.
It's a major league ballpark now.
They're
upgrading it. It's a major league ballpark.
I understand that, but you're still in close
I
proximity.
am no way, shape, or form going to support that team. I don't like the A's. I don't care about the A's. I'm not going to go support the A's.
I'm not an American League guy either.
And I don't care.
Go see teams I want to see.
Oh, there you go. He just obviously you are. He just gave a thumbs up. Just gave a thumbs up
to the American League.
Yeah, he did. All I know is that I don't care about showing up to watch the A's in Sacramento.
It's not about the A's. It's about.
I don't care about watching anything. I don't care.
Yeah, I went to a game a couple of years ago in Seattle, and we sat like just right of center field in the front row, and we sat next to a couple of season ticket holders who go to every game, and they were saying, "Oh, you got the seats today?" Yeah, we're like, "Yeah." He goes,
"Oh, that was your trip, right?"
Yeah, these guys. They go, "Yeah, we show up for." These guys show up for maybe 20 games a year, but they make their season ticket money when the Yankees and the Red Sox come to town. They
right, sell them there. Tickets. That's the move. That's smart, actually.
But I wonder what Yankees and Red Sox tickets will go for in Sacramento.
Oh, it'd be ridiculous.
I mean,
there's plenty of Red Sox and Yankee fans here.
They're everywhere.
Premium, yeah. Mike. Amber gets tickets to the Mariners games all the time through work. They've gone to a handful of games.
That's a cool ballpark, by the way.
Yeah.
It started to rain in the top of the ninth, and they closed the roof.
Yeah, it was
cool. Fucking cool to watch.
No, they've Amber had a corporate event that she put together for her group because they had a summit, and it was her group. They had about 50 or 75 people, and then she organized it so they had their big dinner, and then they got a tour of the stadium, and she organized it and had it at the ballpark. Pretty cool. And then
I was gonna go obscure and ask you if Kid Rock played.
No Kid Rock.
Remember the scene from Silicon Valley?
Oh, that's right.
See,
that's right. Forgot about that. Kid Rock. That's good.
Oh, hey, we got to talk about your show, dude. You wanted to talk about your show there, Sean.
Oh, yeah. Which program were we going to talk about, Sean?
I got a few. Which one?
No, your Joe Jonas show.
Your Jonas brother.
Oh, Kingdom.
That was it.
I think
is that on Netflix?
Yes. Came out in I want to say 2014 and ran till 17 or 18.
What's it about?
So it's about a family of MMA fighters. So it's the father and his two boys. And Jonas is one of the boys. He's the good boy. The other son is a drug addict, blah, blah, blah. But they're both badasses. It's a great show. So you guys talk about each other's, hey, you watch this show, you watch this show. I want you guys to watch this series. It's excellent.
I couldn't even find it.
Really?
I couldn't. Looking it up, I could. Did you find it, Steve?
I looked up what it was about, and that's how I came across the Korean show.
Yeah, that's what I could find too. It was a Korean show.
I'll take a look. I'll look
it up.
Dude, I've been watching all kinds.
Maybe got removed off of Netflix.
You got to watch Shorzy.
Shorzy's good.
I just watched it a year ago.
Shorzy?
No, Kingdom.
Or Kingdom.
Kingdom. Sean, you need to watch Shorzy.
What's that about?
Hockey in Canada. It's
not a hockey guy.
No, dude.
You don't have to be a hockey guy. It's hilarious.
Yeah, watch it. It's good.
Sean, it's worth it.
Shorzy.
It's dude. Oh, Sean, you're gonna he just dips all day long.
And I was gonna bring this up at the top of the show. And maybe I'll put a big spoiler alert flashing thing across the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the Squid Game.
I watched the Squid Game.
And I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. I'm not going to give anything. Sean, did you watch Squid Game?
I have no idea what
he's not watching Korean television.
And I'm just going to say this. I stand by my 50 episode rule.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say about Squid Game.
Okay. All I know is, Steve, I can tell you just no spoilers, but I needed more games in this season.
It was not good.
Well, it felt like, didn't you feel like that was like a half a season?
I felt like I felt when I saw the first
it was like
end game.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, exactly. It's like it ended. It's like not over. It's like obviously that's like half of a story. The third season is the other half. That really wasn't a full season, really.
It was rough. I've enjoyed their videos on YouTube more, where they're eating American food and doing their press. I've enjoyed that much more than I did the show. But
were they eating barbecue? I always like that. Have you ever seen? I've seen, I've seen like English schoolboys like in the age of like 12 to 16 eating American foods,
snack
like eating,
foods, shit.
snack foods and barbecue or like biscuits and gravy, and watching like asking like, here's a biscuit. And they're like, what's this? They think that's a scone. Like biscuits in England are like a cookie.
Yeah.
And they're tripping out, but they had barbecue, and like these kids are freaking out. It's pretty good.
Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube that also does like he'll do KFC, every menu item from KFC in America, and they'll have a guy from India, and that guy in India will.
I've seen I've seen the. I think it's the same group. There's a guy that does him. There's a guy that does American in England, and they go over England and America, and they do same thing. McDonald's over there, England and America here, but they also go like find the best cheeseburger in England or over here, and they come over here, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Some of those shows I'll spend hours just watching those dumb YouTube videos.
Okay, so
yeah,
if we're going to talk about shows, let's talk about the hottest writer on TV, Taylor Sheridan.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say Taylor Swift.
God, no. So he did Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
He did Lioness.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great show, guys. You got to watch that.
I've seen it.
Landman.
Yeah, that's a new one. Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob.
Mm-hmm.
What's the Stallone one?
Tulsa King.
Tulsa King.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, outstanding.
Yeah. I have seen that one from TikTok.
I just finished Lioness season 2 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's outstanding. Jimbo, you watched it?
I watched the first season. I watched, I think, a couple episodes of season 2, so I got to watch the season 2.
Oh,
pretty much.
Finish it. It's good.
I'm heavy into a lot of Korean and Japanese television. I'm watching a show on Japanese television called The Black Swindler right now. I'm knee deep in this one, so
yeah, I got zero interest. I'll be honest with you.
That's good for you. It's reading and watching a show. It takes two things to do at once.
I am not doing it.
It's gonna be a limitation for you, I know.
My Korean and Japanese stuff is basically I watch Korean and Japanese porn. You don't really have to read.
No.
You can keep the volume on. It's all the same.
Hey, have you guys seen a movie called Juror Number 2?
I saw it advertised.
Wait,
it's like it pops up on Netflix.
Yeah, who's the main guy in that? I thought I saw that on Netflix.
I forget who he's an obscure actor, but it's directed by Clint Eastwood. I watched it. I thought it was outstanding.
Oh, I think I saw the trailer for it. The guy, he hit a guy in the road, and then another guy gets arrested, is on trial for it.
Yeah.
He realizes
the jury.
He didn't realize he actually is the guy that killed the guy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Is that a movie?
Every time I see that thing,
it's a movie.
I see the little ad pop up, and it's going to go obscure, but all I think of is the Rural Juror from 30 Rock, the one that Jenna was in. You don't remember her movie, The Rural Juror? And I see that, and I'm like, oh, it's The Rural Juror. I ain't watching
The Rural Juror.
And I can't watch Yellowstone because...
Why?
It's probably... I guarantee you it's worse closer you get to Yellowstone. Because I'm probably 5 hours from Yellowstone, but it is partially in Idaho. But all these fucking jerk-offs come up here and they want to be like the dude from Yellowstone. They come up here and they want to fucking get cowboy boots and go get a big fucking truck and drive around. They're all just these fucking jerk-offs. And I swear to God, it's like Yellowstone has turned like the late boomers
Yeah.
into the Harley guys from fucking 20 years ago. You know how every jackass drove a Harley around and fucking thought he was a badass? These guys are all fucking big truck driving badasses now in cowboy boots. It's just fucking ridiculous. These guys, oh, Jesus fuck.
Yellowstone was outstanding, though.
I say it's like fucking masturbation fodder for old fucking white guys, dude. Oh, I'm gonna go buy a cattle ranch.
Sean, I think that's you.
Sean ain't gonna buy a cattle ranch. Pig ranch, maybe. Sounds like
Pig
you guys
ranch.
out the pig ranch.
A lot of pigs out here.
I think he's got 9 million pigs to choose from.
No.
No,
More than
how many times more than people?
9 times 3 is what, Jim?
Okay, it's 9 times more. I thought it was 3 times more.
Sean's schooled y'all.
Wait. He just said 9 times 3 is how much? He didn't give me the answer. He
27, Cowboy.
Okay, there, good. See, I thought it was 3 times. Very good. He knew it was more than 9.
Check out the big brain on
Right
Sean.
on Brad. Oh, that's good.
There's a sound drop right there.
Yeah, that's right. We should add that. That's good. Well, should we get to our final segment with Sean?
Well, I have one question though. One more question.
Please.
I need you to ask a question of our next interview. So our next guest, probably it could be anybody. It might be Dan, but I mean, you need to post up a question for them.
It would help if I knew who it was.
All right, I'll tell you. Maybe it's Dan. It's probably Dan.
Dan, because Slagle knew it was me. So
yeah, and his question was kind of, I mean, the better question would have been, now looking back at it, I mean, hindsight's 2020. It'd have been like, what do you think of the pig to person ratio in Iowa? I mean, that would have been a great question. But
great,
right?
Or the
we didn't really
5s,
give him the
3s,
research.
2s in California that time.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't really give him a chance to research, but I don't want to give like you knew what your question was coming. I don't.
I'm sure
he's an avid listener on the show,
and I'm sure Sean will have a solid pharmaceutical question for Dan.
Yeah, no. Probably not.
He can always. I guess he could always get back to us.
Oh, we should
Cardinal.
We should do that. What?
Is he still with Cardinal Health?
Yes, I think it's Cardinal Health. I think he is. Forgive me, Dan, if I'm wrong. I think it is.
Okay, my question to Crumb. Why have you always been an arrogant prick? That's my question.
Wow, that's
and
pretty.
I love Dan, don't get me wrong, but he's always been very arrogant.
Really?
I don't get that.
I don't either.
Oh, I do.
All right. Well, we'll ask it.
I guess we can ask. I thought this was going to be a fun kind of a show. We'd ask light questions.
It is
Kevin's
a light question.
Kevin was.
I love Dan. I think he's a great
what's
guy.
a typical Friday night? We were kind of looking like, hey,
he's always been an arrogant.
What's a good hobby to do, Sean? Why are you an arrogant prick? That's
maybe we should go to a confrontational show.
Maybe
because now,
fuck it, we'll do it live.
I have a surprise for you, Sean. I've got Dan. I'm going to bring him into the studio. And
all right, bring him in.
We're
live from Ilko.
That's the way it would go right there. That's the way. Here he comes. He's coming out right now.
Via satellite. I have a question. This is a question I had for Sean early in the show. It was going to be like part of the right after the introduction. I was going to say, so Sean, you were born. I don't even know where you're born. Kentucky,
Iowa.
You're born in Iowa. He moved to Kentucky. He was he was all over.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Iowa, Nebraska.
Yeah. I don't care. Anyways, you were born
Kentucky, California.
I believe you're born Sean Lee Howard. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the middle name Lee. Is it true your father worshipped Lee Harvey Oswald? Is that how the name Lee came from?
Quite possibly.
Okay, just want to double check.
Yes.
That was my hard-hitting question for Sean. So, but
You're so stupid.
Yeah, that's all I had. That's all I got. Anyways, but yeah.
Right,
so
next time.
Well, so Steve, I've only got about 7 of these. I know you got some others. Maybe you can throw them at them, but
I can't do 2 things at once. But
I know.
We'll run it.
It's time to match the stars. It is your opportunity to match the host's absolute truths to the world's great questions. There are no prizes, and as always, there is no wagering. The cure for boredom. Match game starts now. And now the hosts of the show, Jim and Steve.
Sean, what do you think of Rachel? AI Rachel. Could you hear?
No idea what you're talking about.
You couldn't hear? You couldn't hear Rachel?
No, I heard nothing.
Oh.
Really?
Nothing. That's why I was like,
oh, you didn't hear.
You'll have to get it on the playback.
You get it on the playback. Sorry, Sean. We have
that was beautiful. That's a lot of work.
It was a lot of work. You're going to hear it on the playback. You're going to understand what happened.
I heard absolutely nothing.
Interesting. So
can you hear this?
Radio silence.
Wow. Kevin could hear that. Kevin could hear it. You can hear us. You can hear us talking, but you can't hear that.
Nope. Nothing.
Fuck you.
You can't hear the any of the drops that he's dropping on?
No, nothing.
Oh, now you got to listen to the show.
Yeah, you do have to listen to the show.
I will.
There's some funny stuff. So yeah, Steve will. So this is a segment. Well, if you didn't know, we have a well, not a co-host, but we have our AI announcer. Her name is Rachel.
I heard her. She sounds hot.
So you heard her at the beginning. So she just introduced our match game.
And I heard her
segment.
in Kevin's.
Yeah, but you didn't hear her today though.
No,
because she came on early and introduced us during the beginning of the show.
I did hear that.
Oh, you did?
I heard her when he was in the green room.
You did. So, but you missed her. She just introduced our game, and this is we still yet to name it, but I think it's going to be called the question of the match question game. So we have questions we're going to pose to you. They're going to be simple questions. There is a right and there is a wrong answer. Steve and I pretty much have agreed on most of these questions, and or all of the questions. And then you're going to give us pose answers to us, and then we're going to be able to give you whether you got the answer correctly or not. Steve is going to give us a ding or a buzzer indicating whether you got the answer correctly or not. You're not going to hear it, but we're going to let you know if you did get that right. But when you watch it back, you'll understand this. So simple questions, and there's a couple questions that I'm going to kind of go by memory because we kind of went over a few of these. So, but simple questions. So, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Absolutely not.
I am so sorry. That is incorrect.
No, you guys are idiots.
No, Sean, you are the idiot because you answered incorrectly. So this is our show. You're wrong. Early riser or night owl?
Night owl.
Correct. You are correct. Coors Light or Busch Light?
Busch Light.
I'm so sorry. Neither is correct. Both answers are incorrect. That's a miss. And we got the first one's also a miss. Okay. Ryan Sandberg or George Brett?
This is simply the easiest question ever.
I know. Well, I pose it just, for you.
George Brett, 110%.
I know. There's no other player I could put in there that you'd say no to, that you would go against.
There is no player you could put in there that would beat George Brett.
All right, shut up. Here's another easy one for you.
Ernie Banks?
Yeah, no. Ernie Banks is the other one. Mr. Cub would be the other
Andre
one.
Dawson?
Anyway.
Nope.
Harry Carey?
Nope.
Steve Stone?
Nope.
Damn it.
All you youngsters out there, notice.
All you youngsters out
Ryan
there.
Sandberg shuffles to the ball before he. Anyways, okay, pizza or a burger?
Pizza.
Congrats. Garth Brooks, George Strait.
George Strait, 110%.
Fine.
I got to give him that. Okay.
Dogs or cats?
Fuck cats.
Okay. So your answer is dogs?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a minute, double checking. How about Cubs or Niners?
Cubs. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do there.
That's wrong.
I've been a Cubs fan longer than I've been a Niner fan.
Okay. So we've got Steve. Remind me one other one.
It was Kentucky Wildcats basketball or Nebraska football.
Nebraska.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Neither is correct. Both are incorrect. Both are so far wrong. So wrong. So wrong. But thanks for playing, Sean.
Again, a longer Husker fan since 1980.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Kentucky fan.
Yeah, don't care.
84, 85.
Yeah, talk to two people who would care. That's not us.
Then why the fuck am I on here?
Because we, like to laugh and make fun of you.
Sorry, Maggie, for my language.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
She is one of the fans.
She's not watching. You're on. She's not watching this.
Okay, good.
In fact, most of our viewership just plummeted. As soon as your name went up, it's like,
oh, Sean.
This could be the beginning of the end.
This will be the highest rated show you will ever have.
You're fucking dreaming. No, it was good. We both wanted to have you on because we thought we'd have a chuckle too with you, and
of course
knew you'd have fun. And it's funny because you texting me saying you're getting nervous about coming on. It makes us both laugh because Kevin said the same thing. And again, me and Steve are like talking about this. It's just like we just have fucking fun with this, and it's just this is fun for us. And I don't know, Steve is pretty creative with all this stuff, and he has fun with all the little thing. And I think it's kind of like been always like a dream of mine to I always thought it'd be fun to be on the radio, do stupid stuff like this. So it kind of fulfills like a little childhood dream I've had, and it kind of has the kind of just play house here kind of thing. So
no, you guys do well. I'm not kidding you. You guys make me laugh.
Steve's dropping.
I've known you guys forever. For one, it makes me laugh. It does.
Steve's dropping sounds and you can't hear it.
I can't hear them.
No, when you play it back, you're hearing stuff. So
I'll listen to it.
Oh yeah, I hope it'll be fun. You're gonna hear yourself and go, "Do I sound like that?" Because that's.
I know it. I'm very nasally. I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely very nasally. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
it's cool.
I enjoyed it, gentlemen.
No, it was good. So
I did. Hey, so real quick, golf question. Steve, what's your handicap?
I don't play.
Jimbo?
14.
You still beat me, you dickhead. I have an index. I got it this last year. I'm a 16.
Yeah, I haven't played in a little while. It's been about 6 months, I think. Yeah, something like that.
But I did shoot an 82 this last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
I bought new clubs last summer.
Nice.
I bought Cobras, actually.
Nice. I'm thinking of getting new
Cobra driver
next spring. Yes.
What's that?
I'm thinking of getting new irons next spring. Or this spring, I should say.
I had these. I had the AA Smoke, the driver, and the irons, and the Cobra I liked better.
Really?
Yeah, I hit them better. I was hitting them about my irons. I was hitting them a little longer, straighter. Just overall, just felt better. I was shocked.
So here's a good little nugget too. In Iowa, you can only run your index from April to November.
What if you're playing out of state?
If you're out of state, you can continue to do it. But if you try to put a number in the state of Iowa or Illinois or anything around here, it won't let you.
I like that.
Yep. So if you go to South Carolina,
yeah, right.
Of course you can. But yeah.
So I'm just going to kind of walk you through, and you'll hear it on the playback, so it'll make a little bit more sense. But now I cue up some music, like you've heard before on the show, which is kind of Jim's cue to
this is
get ready. This is show. You can hang out afterwards. We'll have the unrecorded after party after.
Yeah, we'll have the after party,
and I'll kind of walk you through exactly what I'm doing. But he's got his little thing that he does, and then we'll give you the update. Smile and wave.
This is the time when we feel the power of the show coming to an end.
Okay.
I thank everybody for joining us. I'd like to thank the little people. Sean, you're one of those little people today. Small-minded, small-hearted.
Spectacular.
Thank you. Like, again, Sean, no, all seriousness aside, I think all goofiness, silliness aside, I'd like to thank you for being on the show today. But again, remind you all, sadly, from a podcaster's point of view, with great power comes great boringness. And with that, I bid you adieu. The cure for boredom.
All right. So he's got that. He nailed it this time. We're not out yet, though, because I did have a backup plan today.
Look at
you won't be able. Oh, holy crap.
Shit.
Oh, geez.
Sean he's giving us more. He's
like a fucking wizard, dude. What the hell was that?
Whenever you put up, like, if you do a peace sign or he throws up like that celebration. Oh my God.
Damn, dude. Nothing now. Shit.
He takes off his shirt. Big boobs are going to show up.
But see, now you won't be able to hear this, but you'll be able to hear it because I actually had a backup plan today.
Sadly, from a podcaster's point of view, with great power came great boringness.
Oh my God.
Because he fucks it up every time. So I had the old, it's called Grandpa Spuds. And I had him read his line.
Back up.
So yeah, we had that. And now I also have this, and you can't hear this, but it'll sound great on the thing. And then we'll wave, and you can just wave goodbye to everybody.
So are you going to cut it and then we're going to wave?
No.
We're going to leave all this?
No. Here. All this is staying in. This is fucking shit. Dude. Oh, no, come on. This is beautiful.
We're going to do it live.
Okay, but wait. Hold on. Yeah. We're really going to close.
Cue, though.
I will. You'll see us all wave, right? We'll all wave, but I have an outro here that I'm going to play.
All
okay,
right.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for stopping by. The Cure for Boredom is back next week with another potentially serviceable show. Make sure to do what you need to do to get all notifications of new shows. If you have any comments, questions, or show ideas, reach out to the show at the number 2, thecureforboredom@gmail.com. See you next week.
Yeah, there you go. Good night.
Goodbye, everybody. There it is. There he goes. Oh.